back to my channel. In today's video, I'm showing you how I'm getting myself back on track after going through a struggle mentally and emotionally. My birthday is also coming up at the end of the week, and since I consider this time of year to be my own personal new year, I thought it would be a perfect time to hit the reset button. In this video, I will be setting up new routines in the areas of spirituality, mental health, physical health, and my outer appearance as well. So we're attacking all sides today, girl. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, so first up, we are starting with spirituality. I have been going through a tough time mentally for the last couple of months, as I stated in the intro of the video. So I thought it was important for me to get back on track spiritually. I tend to find that when I am struggling mentally, I not only get off of my physical health routines and my outer appearance routines, but I also tend to notice that I fall off track within my spirituality practices. So to start, I am actually getting into the Bible and actually reading it for myself and starting from the very beginning. So Genesis 1 and 1, and just really getting to know the word for myself and gaining my own understanding versus listening to others' explanations and what they think is being said in the Bible and reading it for myself. So as you can see here, I am just starting off by doing some Bible reading. I try to get this done at the beginning of the day before I really get into the day with work or anything else. I try to start off with this first thing so that I'm putting positive information into my mind. I also want to note here that I will also try to journal during this time. I did not record a clip of that because this time tends to get a little bit emotional when I am journaling, especially, like I said, when I'm having a tough time mentally. This is when I get those feelings out on paper. Sometimes I release during that time as far as, crying and whatnot, and just processing through my feelings. So starting off, I just like to get into my Bible, do some journaling, and really check in with myself mentally as well, just to figure out where I am and how I can move forward. Also included in my spirituality routine is going to be watching sermons. The particular sermon that you see me watching here on my TV screen via YouTube is from World Overcomers Christian Church. This is Pastor Andy. I really identify with the sermons. I can connect with them, which is something that's really important to me. I do not attend church in person any longer. I just haven't been able to find any churches that are close to me that I really connect with all that well as far as how they teach, the information that they present, things of that nature. So I came across Pastor Andy and World Overcomers maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and I've been watching them off and on ever since. And so I just like to get some type of uplifting information, like I said, into my brain the first part of the day, and I'll alternate between different sermons, but the main one that I go to majority of the time is World Overcomers. Honorable mentions here are going to be Sarah Jakes Roberts, T.D. Jakes, and then other sermons here and there that I may come across like on Instagram or scrolling through my YouTube recommended options as well. Alright, so now that we've taken care of our spiritual, now we're going to head into the physical health section. If you are following my Instagram, you would have seen me post a reel that just is showing that I'm starting over yet again on my physical health journey. And so I'm just going through and setting up workouts for the week. I have created a playlist within my YouTube for myself myself where I can just go through and pre-select workouts for me to do. That way I can go ahead, put my workout clothes on in the morning, and they're all lined up and ready to go. That way I don't have time to make excuses of, why I can't work out. Oh, well, it's taking me too long to find a video on YouTube on stuff that I can actually do right now, since I'm a little bit heavier than my preferred or happy weight. So yes, I'm just going through and selecting these videos and adding them to my Healthy Vibes playlist here, so that I can do those workouts on the specified days that I would want to work out. And for this particular week, I'm going to go with Grow with Joe. I like some of her workouts. They're very, very, very beginner friendly, and they still make me sweat and they pick up my heart rate. So this is a good channel for anybody who is either not experienced in working out, or you've taken a lot of time off and you're trying to slowly get yourself back into the habit. All right, so now that we have our physical workouts selected, now we're going to move into nutrition. Food is the biggest obstacle for me as far as physical health right now, because whenever I'm in a mental or emotional slump, my food choices are horrible. I find myself sometimes eating to the point of making myself sick to my stomach, choosing very fatty foods, high sugar foods, tons of desserts, ice creams, things of that nature. So really making sure that I set up a plan definitely helps. So here, this isn't going to be a professional, super expert sort of meal plan that I'm creating for myself, but I'm going back to basics. I'm going back to what got me started, on my journey when I initially lost weight and got back to a comfortable weight for myself. So starting off with a smoothie or a protein shake, and then going into things like salads, a protein source and vegetables on the side. You'll even see me trying to write down to research a healthier option for the hibachi white sauce, since I like a lot of stir fries, and then just writing out the types of snacks and things that I'll be eating. That way, this will help to keep me on track. All right, next we're going to move on to this physical appearance. As I've been repeating over and over, going through a mental and emotional slump, during this time I was not doing anything for my hair. I know you guys see that the locks are back. There's going to be a future video talking about that and why. But here I am just getting on top of this hair routine, washing this hair. Also, if you do see few clips of a little bit of armpit hair, girl, please do your best to ignore it. As I've said, over these past, month and a half, couple months, the outer appearance has been completely ignored. So the armpit wax was also on the agenda this day as well. I just did not film it. So let's just pretend like we don't see that. But I'm just going ahead and giving my hair a good wash, some TLC, scrubbing it down, and going through that whole routine. I will post a video as well of my current wash day routine, moisturizing, light retwist, all of that jazz now that I am back to locks. So yeah, starting off with washing my hair, that's like the first step to make me feel like I'm caring for myself again and actually caring about how I look again, because girl, sometimes I can be walking around this house looking absolutely crazy. So starting off by just doing my hair makes me start to feel a little bit better and makes me to start put a little bit more pride into taking care of myself and caring about how I look on the outside. All right, and last but not least for today, I am just going to do a simple gel manicure. As you can see, my nails currently are absolutely frightening. The chipping of the polish is just very cringe. I hate to see my nail polish just super chips like this. I would rather just go with bare nails instead of having these chips. But when you're going through it, girl, you really do not care what your nails look like, what your hair looks like, all of that. So we're going to take care of these nails. Again, I'm just going to do a quick gel manicure with just my natural nails. Normally, I would do the Gel X method with some Amazon products or dip powder with nail tips, but like I said, I'm easing myself back into things, and I didn't want to do anything during any of this whole routine of getting back to myself that would be too overwhelming or just take tons of time, because I'm just getting myself back slowly, little by little. So just doing a simple gel manicure. I mean, it literally took no time, especially with, gel. You use the UV lamp and your nails dry in like 90 seconds at the most per coat. So yes, as you can see, the gel manicure is now complete. So my hands don't look as bad as they did before. And that is actually the end of this video. I hope this gave someone the motivation that they may need to try to pull themselves out of a slump. I know that it can be so very difficult to pull yourself out of a dark mental space, or if you've gone through something in your life that just has you feeling like, I just don't care about anything right now. I totally get it. But if you can try to do at least one thing that will help you to get better. What spawned this video and me getting back into this routine was really thinking back to a time where I felt like everything in my life was in order. And then I thought about, okay, well, what was I doing during that time to make me feel like my life was on track, my life was on point? And then I started going through everything that I was doing. Okay, well, I was into the Bible, I was doing church services, I was working out, I was eating a certain type of way, I was taking care of my looks. So as you can see, even though I'm not doing anything super extravagant or extraordinary, just doing these tiny little things, reading one chapter in the Bible, listening to a 30-minute video per day, or even once a week, twice a week of a sermon, doing a 20-minute exercise video once a day. These little things add up and they help to build you up and make you feel good. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video or got some inspiration or the motivation to, help yourself out and just get back on track. I thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the channel. I'm getting back into YouTube. That's also part of my reset routine, is getting back to YouTube and really staying consistent this time and uploading videos to this channel. I appreciate you so much for your time and watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.